NFL season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold the ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd
From the gun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Red. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now it's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimray DK. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. Go.
A give to Pollard running right. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Five pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Ready? Panther 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. But they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ready, set.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Rolling right. He'll tuck it in. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Watson's kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 41 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
18 Cardinals. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Come on. Hit.
Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready. 6. Check.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. In motion, Okonkwo.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. Check.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Check. Roll. Roll. Roll.
They go right back to Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
The pressure too much, and he goes down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Taylor. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's get ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Colts go out to a 10-3 lead. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw on second down is Ward. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He gets free. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson on the move left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. carry now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts extend to a 24-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
70.
From the gun, here's Ward. Catch made right side by Ileman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And that'll set up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. That's fielded at the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Eilmanner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Mustang 19. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This one brought in by Eilmanner. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On the run to the right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
On the set.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
70 Timber with trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing, Ward. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. Good blocking, and he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. No gain on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
30-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the...
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. You've You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll look deep for Pittman. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
On 1st and 10, Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Now, on 2nd and long.
Tap to 60, tap to 60, go!
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Fix the Eagle!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's 4th down.
The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's Ward. He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0.